Hola amigos. Today we're going to be putting on our axle sliders and our ram mount. Getting ready to cruise to Gymkhana this weekend, so adding a few things to the bike before I head out. So when you get your ram mount, you got all this stuff. You actually have an extra one of these. But for the Duke, you're actually going to need the bigger one. I think that might be for mostly like bicycle handbars or mountain bike handlebars, something like that. But we need the big one, and then it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to be putting it right next to the handlebar clamp. You'll just need a 12mm socket. Now you don't really need Loctite on these because these are nylon washers, so they won't really come loose, but you know, if you really want to, you can go ahead and put some Loctite on them. Last thing is just the little black plastic caps they give you. Just slide them on, nice and clean. Alright, cool. Got my new ram mount installed. I like this thing just for safety. I have a iPhone 7 Plus and kind of like maxes out these things. So I just like to have a little extra, you know, a little support. So, take a look at our axle sliders. This is what they normally look like. It's a brand new, fresh box. These were the fronts. This is $10 cheaper. Previously installed unit at Revzilla. And as we can see here, this is a brand new uninstalled set. So if you take a look, they're not all that different. Whoops. So new set, used set from Revzilla. You really can't tell much difference here. They look brand new, but these were $10 cheaper, so that was worth it. All right, we just need to loosen up this guy. There's already tons of anti-seize on there, so that's good. So we're just going to go ahead and pull this apart. So this thing comes with this spacer and hollow axle nut. So you can see now there's like a hole in it for the shaft to go through. Holes and shafts. So we're just going to screw this right on there. Pull this off. Basically, it's just going to come through. We're just going to thread it through on this side, right through the axle, feel for that hole, went right in. And we can see it's sticking out on this side. So that spacer that was on there is going to go right on like that. Other side of the axle slider. Washer. Nut. And tighten. Alright, these axle nuts are 13. And I'm gonna have to tighten it from both sides. So definitely no need to over tighten these, since it's just a floating shaft that goes through the center. I'm going to back these off a little bit. Let these things be able to roll, because that's where part of the protection will come from. And there's no play in and out of this thing, so they're good to go. You might have noticed when I was installing the ram mount that my handlebar clamp mounts came, so no more windshield. It's glorious. It's so much. Oh yeah, look at that. I can just go like this if I want to. It's awesome. No more windshield. It looks like it was meant to. All right. Time for the front. It's going to be a very similar procedure. Solid version. Whoop. There's the solid version. Meet the focus. We'll pull this apart. Here's the version with the hole in it. Screw that right in there. See, the other side of this one has black spacer, which will sit in there. Slide that right up in there. That spacer should, yep, find the inside like that. Stick it through on this side. Oh, that's right, there was a washer spacer on that side. I was going to try to put on my new tires today, but I'm still waiting on stuff from some really slacky Amazon sellers. So I will be running my old tires at Gymkhana tomorrow. Which sucks, but whatever. So I'm going to tightening both sides, as you can see here. Keep going until they're both snug. Then these things won't be able to spin, so then flip the ratchets to loosen up just a little bit. Then as long as you have a little bit of roll, if these things go down, that roll will take some of the, loosen a little bit more. Other way. Very good. You want to tighten them just enough so that there's no side-to-side travel and that they still spin a little bit. All right, all done. I guess that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and come back for the next one. We'll be changing the tires. Bye. Oh, not gonna put my hand on the camera, but all right, see you.